Welcome to South Indian Farmlands. We are honored to have you with us as we explore the history, heritage, and enduring legacy of one of South India's sacred temples, a monument shaped by time, faith, and resilience. For centuries, this sacred temple has stood as a witness to history, to devotion and destruction, to silence and revival, to the rise and fall of empires. Its stones carry stories not written in books, but carved too. In the early 14th century, during the reign of Muhammad bin Tagh Chaleh Aq, the temple faced a devastating attack. A military raid led by a Muslim general named Salah caused severe damage to the complex. The sacred gateway, the threshold between the human and the divine, was burned down, leaving the temple wounded and vulnerable. Yet, destruction did not mark the end. In the late 14th century, the Vijayanagar Empire emerged as a powerful force in South India. Under the patronage of King Harihara a major restoration began. In 1381, four massive granite pillars were added, strengthening the temple's structure. In 1387, a new tower rose above the sanctum, crowned with a gold-plated columns donated by Maligarosa. By 1397, a magnificent seven-story brick Gopuram replaced the destroyed gateway, a powerful symbol of renewal and resilience. During this era, the temple complex expanded. Shrines dedicated to Andal, Somayanayogi, Roma, and Narasimha were added, along with a deep past and wall, the sacred lamp pillar at the entrance. These additions restored the temple as a vibrant center of worship. The temple once had a towering shikara above its sanctum, built using wood, brick and mortar. Inscriptions reveal that it was destroyed and rebuilt multiple times. Today, the tower is missing, leaving the temple with a flat profile, a silent reminder of what once stood. The Vijayanagar rulers also sponsored smaller goddess shrines and the Northern Age Akona Mandapam. Many of these structures were built using architectural fragments salvaged from demolished temples in the Bella region, giving sacred stones a second life. After the fall of the Vijayanagar Empire, the temple once again suffered damage during attacks by a coalition of Sultan Atas. Restoration resumed in 1709, followed by further repairs in 1717 and 1736. In 1774, the temple was repaired under the administration of Hyder Ali, who ruled on behalf of the Wadiyar dynasty of Mysore. Despite changing rulers, the temple remained protected and revered. By the late 19th century, the tower above the sanctum had become dangerously unstable. To save the lower structure, it was carefully removed and never rebuilt. The final major restoration came in 1935, when the Mysore government, supported by the Wadiyar dynasty, undertook extensive cleaning and repairs. The Srinagar IS shrine was rebuilt. New images of Ramanuja and Garuda were installed, and several improvements were made across the complex. As with centuries before, these restorations were recorded in stone, preserving history for future generations. Today, the temple stands not just as a place of worship, but as a living record of endurance. Empires rose and fell. Walls were broken and rebuilt, yet faith remained. The temple survived, and its story continues.